Hello YouTubers. Well, you join me today and the plan is to take off my annoying mud flaps because they drag on the ground. As you join me in the car, I'm a little surprised to find a pair of sunglasses, and they're actually rose tinted. Now what does that say? Rose tinted sunglasses. Maybe I'm looking at things wrongly with this car. Right, let's crack on. Right, I'm a little bit curious because in a previous video I mentioned, yes, a Snickers bar in the Snickers bar holder, which leads me to believe that under here is a Milky Way. Oh my god. So all we need now is a sandwich to be in the armrest. Actually, we found Boost, everybody. How cool is that, eh? So the plan is, because these keep touching the floor, to remove them. I mean, they're quite close to the ground. I could cut them down, but I do intend on lowering the car a bit, so they need to go. So I've basically got 3 bolts holding them in place, and out they should come. The rear ones may be a little bit more difficult because there's not enough clearance between the wheel and where the bottom bolt is located. Back in there. So, of all things, I may have to jack it up and take the wheel off. Anyway, let's make a start on the front. Well, I'm here. I've got some C-spanners, which have got ratchet ends. I've got some small socket sets and an adapter. Oh. I've also got these to undo that one. Can you see it? There we go, that's better. Hard to see because the light's in my eyes. Sunlight, that is. Right, let's make a start on the inside one and see how successful it is. So, in order to get my tools in there, because I haven't quite got enough room, I could actually cut it off, but as I want to give it a quick clean under here anyway, I've jacked the car up, so I'm going to get the wheel off, give me a good chance to check the tyre as well, and get these horrible mud flaps off. Well, the wheel is off. I can get to the mud flap. I shall take the mud flap off and then clean out this. My previous ST, my 170, had this, and it held so much moisture that it caused the inner arch to rust. But I probably will remove them once I get my new wheels and suspension on. Tired old springs. Right, let's get this out. Right, the mud flap is off. If anything, it actually traps dirt behind. That's not looking too bad. So I will screw that back in and then give it a wash. But that is only going to go in one place. In the bin. So I've soaked the back of the wheel. It's covered in red dust, which could be brick dust, not brake dust, brick dust, or red clay, but it'll probably make it a little bit lighter. But these wheels, having mentioned weight, are so heavy. I'm going to weigh them because hopefully when I get my set they'll be a little bit lighter. Let's take you over to the wheel arch. Not the best of jobs, but I've cleaned up this bit, tried to get under there a little bit. As I say, my intention is to take these out when it gets lower and rust treat it all, clean off the surface rust, clean the arms. I'll clean this before I put the wheel back on. So yeah, let's rinse the wheel down. I've done the inside of the wheel all pre-soaked, but I'm now about to have a break. Nom nom. So whilst I'm here, I'm going to give the wheel a rough way. Hopefully, yeah, it's fitted in the back. This won't be easy. I may actually change arms. Right. Yeah. It didn't read. Let's try that again. Not quite that light. Yeah, I can't get it to stabilise. That's a pain. But I'll look at the maximum weight it achieved and then put that up in the corner of the screen now. But it looked heavy. Right, before I put the copper grease on the hub to stop the wheel from sticking, just going to spray over the dirty disc with some brake cleaner. Let it soak for a little bit. And then just give the surface a quick wipe. And it will remove, most of it's soap to be honest. But obviously you want the copper grease to go onto a dry hub. Right, I'm going to let that dry a little bit in the sun and refit the wheel. Right, all back together. Car needs a clean. Let's come out of the sun a bit. Yeah, so I've done all under there, removed the mud flaps, front and rear. Can't say fairer than that, can you? One thing I will recommend is you invest in a set of these. They're plastic coated. You can see the one I use the most. Protects the wheels, which isn't so important on these wheels, but on my next set they will be. But yeah, I think that looks much better without those huge mud flaps. Anyway, a lot of work to take some mud flaps off. But as I say, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, leave a like down the bottom, perhaps share it with some of your friends to help the channel grow, and I'll be back again with another video very soon.